So in truth, I didn't join Steemit the first time I saw Steemit, but the name Steemit stuck in my head. So there was a time when I even, I told you that I researched the man. I didn't read the white papers. I went to figure out the substance of the man. And then I used to see, I used to try to determine it from his elements, impromptu elements in the comments and his reaction to stimuli. And that was where I saw that the name Steemit involved his mom. So Ned's mom was part of when they were trying to figure out what name to give. And then I started to appreciate the name Steemit because Steemit as a name stuck in my head. Yes, I saw Steemit at first because before I found Steemit, I was in research mode, non-stop. So, but Steemit stuck in my head in the very first time. It appealed to something in my human and it stuck. So the very second time, it appealed even more. And this time it was organic. But not only organic, the first time it was organic, I saw it through a blog post. But I had no real chemistry or connection with the author, amongst other things. When I saw Steemit the second time, this time I read the post and there was chemistry. So a particular author appealed to my soft spot through a blog post and I joined Steemit. This was all organic. I was researching, using the search engines, my own, search queries, and I found Steemit and joined. Now I'm a product of organic entry. Now this is a slow method, you will say, agreed, but I've been here a long term, whether it's good or bad, and I've seen beauty. I've seen Steemit in up to spanless level of beauty. Okay, so that aside, now I imagine a situation where every blog, every search query on Google has a result that involves Steem, whether it's busy, utopian, Steam gigs, whatever. That was where I was that's how I look at it. Although that's how I look at, that's where I see genius. I don't know if it was preempted or if it was conscious. Whatever the case, I see genius in the tactic of, passing through the search engines. And I imagine a case where if you're looking for an iPhone, you type in Google, iPhone, you see a Steemit result, or maybe a busy.org result, or, something related to Steem. So at the time, that was the concern, the marketing strategy. Another thing that Steemit did then, the person that was in charge of marketing and Andraki as well, was they opened it up to the community. They left marketing in the hands of the community. Now, I don't know the model for maybe promo mentors or, Steem promo, there are different projects on Steem. But I'm
Define
very
that
sure
mentor.
that these are products of Steemit's method when it comes to marketing. And this helps me see another dimension or another paradigm that I've been seeing all along when it comes to Steem. And that paradigm is anyone or maybe everyone. In my case, I like to say everyone, but I've been seeing anyone. And according to me, that's also genius. It may not be the same in the eyes of everyone, but according to me, when you remove barriers to entry and you involve anyone, your market becomes billions. Mama Earth has billions. And many concepts on Earth did not take cognizance of billions in the creation of their model. Facebook, I'm not in Mark Zuckerberg's mind, but I'm very sure that in the model of Facebook, there was no billions involved. Well, it may have been involved, but not in the model, because, and that's why, according to me, you will see Facebook buying the audience. Maybe WhatsApp, gets another 1 billion users. Facebook will buy it. Instagram has 1 billion users. Facebook will buy it. You know, so to take cognizance of the entire globe, only blockchain came close. Because for Facebook to have done it, well, maybe he would have had to come live in the Philippines for 10 years and gone to live in you know gone to live in Nigeria, or anyway, that aside. So I was looking, that's concerned people on Steemit in the past, and it's also concerning people now. What's Steemit's plan when it comes to growth? Why are they not appearing in cryptocurrency events, stuff like that? Now I don't have intel, direct intel, but based on what I perceive, I've always seen that from the very beginning. I never saw Steemit as the main, the vision. I mean the vision within, no, the dream within the vision. I never saw Steemit.com as that. I saw Steemit in the same way I'm playing with steamgigs.org. If you'll notice, steamgigs.org, it's like a sandbox for all the other interfaces that I plan to have, like teardrops, surpassing Google. If you go to, there's a segment of steamgigs.org that hosts and is forming as a sandbox for those other interfaces. And I use every of my posts as part of the curriculum. So I, for me, I see beauty in what Steemit is doing, even though it concerns many in the community. Um, what I see, the main vision is, I may be wrong, but that's what I see, is create as many gateways to the Steem blockchain. Well, let's put Steemit.com aside. Create as many gateways to the Steem blockchain so that Steem becomes uncensorable. This is what I perceive. So, assuming Facebook, because we all know of the state of the world, in truth, even on the internet, it's controlled to a large extent. Before blockchain coming in, we know that Google controls matters. We know that Facebook is controlling matters, and so they can decide to, let me block steemit.com as a domain. But what if there were thousands of gateways to the Steem blockchain? Then you will have to also block, busy.org. You may have to block scarletmedia.org. So this is what I envision. I don't know where it's coming from, but this is what I envision. Then, if you add anyone into the picture, like for example, SMTs, where it's headed, hoping that things play out accordingly. I also see anyone in that picture, and especially when communities come to life, you know, to where you give anyone the ability to grow a community and sustain it. Anyone the ability to have a token, exchangeable for Steem. This is where I see the main vision. And Steemit applied an approach where they're tackling like scalability, because going back to history, scalability was also a factor. I see Steemit has made many changes. I'm not very sure, but it used to be like graphene before. I don't know if it's still graphene, but I saw a change where they moved to like app base, for the sake of scalability. scalability used to be an issue before. So according to me, I think it's a great course to take if you can make Steam able to handle billions or millions when the time comes. Then you market Steam and it starts to crush when the millions are in it. Well, these are slow approaches, but according to me, I see beauty in it. So when it comes to concern, like the recent concern, I don't want to mention names, but there are posts, there are discussions about it, and someone was concerned, and he asked me, he was not feeling very, I mean, he was concerned basically. This was my explanation to him, and I'm sorry that today I'm not very organized in my thought process, but I just wanted to answer this question in the open because I feel it may be, this question may linger as an unpopped question or may have been popped by many Stemians. And I wanted, everyone to see my perspective and maybe see these matters in new light. Are you still able to hear me?
Yes, Cherry, we can still hear
Yes, we
you.
can.
Yeah, we are here.
Yes, I'm so sorry. Like
Can
I'm
hear
so
you.
yes, thank you. My
Yeah,
brain is not organized. I'm really sorry. Like um I don't really want to talk about my situation, but I was telling someone that I spoke to before the talk. I was explaining how I suffer, and I really suffer. I suffer every minute. So right now my brain is not organized, and there was no real preparation. Or I usually don't prepare. I just come here, and the state of my mind wasn't in order. That's why I'm shaky and stuff like that. But I just hope that I was able to dispense something. So at this point, I would like to jump to another thing. Um, I wanted to talk of what I was trying to do with the YouTube channel, because sometimes the way I write my posts, the context may be missed out on. So I like to explain the context better here. So what I'm trying to do with that is um, it's something grand as well. You know, there was something I did in the past. It was called Hooray Brigade. Basically, like I was talking to Mermaid Vampire earlier today. She has a niche where she innovates contests. I was trying to tell her that you can make the small things carry out. Uh, oh, my mind is shaky. Okay, you can make the small things. You can use those very small looking things, even down to your simple looking post, your simple looking contest. You can infuse greatness into it, that it starts to break every barrier around the world. It starts to appeal to the soft spot of everyone that is human. It transcends nation, color, age. I was trying to tell her that, I wrote a post recently where I was trying to highlight the different paradigms that I add into a very simple looking steamy post. So earlier I was trying to discuss with her as well what she can do with her contests during the process of innovation, to where everyone will be talking about her. Everyone will start to storm her chats. Now the question is it possible? And the answer is, plain yes. But this is not the discussion for today. I just want to try to highlight the things I do. When you see any small thing that I do, I broke down to do those things. There is so much innovation into it. So when I go to YouTube and I say, okay, I want to start doing YouTube videos, you know, many of the things that I put into the innovation are not in the books. There are too many paradigms related to real life and my understanding of human, and perhaps, some insights that I don't know where it's coming from, that I put into those things. So let me break down what I'm trying to do with the YouTube. There's always a grand picture when I do something. In reality, I think of generations yet unborn in what everything I'm doing. It's beyond me. I think of you. I've been thinking of you since I was 13, before I ever knew each one. So the YouTube is not just a way to promote Steam. That's just one of the paradigm. What I'm doing there is tied also to a possible interface in the future. It's tied to something that I used to do in the past. It's called Hooray Brigade. Basically, what Hooray Brigade is I used to have so many chats as well. Many people want to get information, want to know how to excel and Steam it and stuff like that. And most times when I engage in one chat conversation, it takes hours, even though I plan on spending minutes. Earlier today, I spoke with Maverick. I didn't intend to talk for 5 minutes. I don't know if maybe I spent up to an hour or maybe 30 minutes. Earlier, I spoke to Mermaid Vampire. I didn't intend to spend much time, but I ended up spending very long time. And just before the call came in, someone called me. It was going to be a very short conversation. It ended up more than an hour. So that time I was trying to reach as many people because I really care. And that was when I created Hooray Brigade. Basically, it was no longer to matter if you were Mino, or veteran. Hooray Brigade was part of Steam Gigs. And basically what I told people to do is to look for any comments, go on the trending page, go and sit on the comments. This is something you can learn. It's like a stunt. Like I was telling Mermaid Vampire earlier today to be stunty, because this is your edge. There are so many people using the Steam blockchain. You have to be stunty to stand out. You have to be technical. So basically, Hooray Brigade was go and sit on someone's comments and entertain the people. But basically, I wanted to not miss out on anyone with unpopped questions or, lingering questions. I wanted to strengthen the conviction on anyone, but at the same time, I wanted to help Minos, not only to learn, but to answer questions by learning the answers and then getting rewards. So basically, if they saw a question in the comments, like, those times people who are trending and cannot tend to all their comments, then they go and seek out the answers, they will learn and then teach it in the comment to the Mino who has those lingering questions, then bring the comment thread or URL to a channel on Steam Gigs and I will vote on it. That was what Hooray Brigade was about. So basically, I was trying to grow Steemit inside out to help Minos become whale inside and to tend to my many chats. That was what Hooray Brigade was about. Now this video is in line with that, but it's an upgrade. And why am I coming in with videos? Another paradigm is the state of the community. At this time, the community needs strength. There are many things going on. The community needs strength. It needs to be told. There were many people who don't exactly need money. It's not money that's the solution. Many times it may be the timeliness of the small deeds, that count the most. There are levels of suffering. When they give you money, you will reject it. If you're in the sick bed in adverse pain, and they tell you, you know, come on an airplane, you will say no. So sometimes it's about the timeliness of the event more than the event. So these are paradigms that you should also add to your STEAMate journey. Whether it's a very simple contest or a post, sometimes it's just the timeliness that will make it trend. It's just the timeliness that gives it its greatness. its stuntiness, its beauty, more so than the number of words. So most of what I'm doing now, like the video thing, is there's a timeliness factor to it. At this time, many people, we need inspiration, we need buzz, we need excitement, and maybe we need a measure of me. I'm not saying that I'm anybody, but if I bring, that my haggard looking face, and put it there to tell you I'm there and I'm, regardless of situation, I'm digging, I'm grinding, I'm preparing, like an empire, and very soon I will call you. I wanted it to be evident. I wanted to show face. That's one. Number two, it's not all rosy. I'm not going there to tell you the books. I'm only there to open your eyes to what exists within you, your own beauty. I'm there to serve as a mirror, an additional mirror. So apart from that, I wanted to bring in my chats. I have so many chats, and I want to be able to reach out to everyone, as many as possible. And sometimes in chats, people want conversation. Sometimes it's not like they are there to say, "Oh, Terry, I have a link to my post." They really want empowerment. They want conversation. So that's why I'm bringing about conversation. So on the YouTube channel, I plan also on answering some of the chats that I'm not able to reach. I want to like dedicate an entire answer session to particular people proactively. Then on Steam it as well, if I see lingering questions, popped questions, I want to dedicate a video to answering them. I want to welcome Steamians, and show my face. But more than that, I want everyone as well to play a role because we're turning to fan style curation. Not curation that's hectic. One that's we are trying to remove barriers to entry to curation while not leaving any stone unturned when it comes to the conviction of a fellow Stimian about light inside the tunnel. So basically, I want to make it easier for everyone so that I answer every possible question as easily as possible. Then I save everything on a landing page. Then, in case you found a comment anywhere on Steemit related to maybe success in life or on Steam, it will no longer matter if you don't know the answer because you can just go to a landing page, pick a video that is closely tied to that question, and then drop it as a comment. I want to simplify things. So reaching everyone with a piece of me, you know, it's not like I'm anything. Everyone just give me the privilege and I'm grateful. So I want to accomplish that. I want to involve everyone to where everyone is stamped whale and true celebrity inside. It's not like the real. Anyway, let me not go into too much details. But whether obliviously or consciously, if you listen to those videos and use it to engage in the comments, whether obliviously or consciously, something will eat into you. I'm not. I just want to be, factual. That's one of the beauty of Steemit. Many times obliviously, we just have fun, but we adjust. The day never emptily slips by without our evolving. Steemit is just the play toy. It's just like you want a baby. A baby is doesn't like to have their bath. Then you make the soap in shape of toys, so that the baby is just playing with the toy, Maybe you make a soap in the shape of a duck or a duckling, and then the baby is just playing with the duckling and then bathing in the process. So that's where Steamit's beauty lies. And I want to amplify that. So this is where the video is coming. Basically, I want everyone to join in so that curation is simple. It's no longer so hectic. Like I said with Ulogs, like, I go there, let's say I go there during curation and I already saw a comment there. Maybe my video will telling someone, oh, thank you for doing a Ulog, and we're joining in reshaping the entire internet with fresh pieces of you. Maybe I already saw my video there. Then I will just walk away. I'll gain fulfillment, even inspiration that someone has been there and been a fan, which is what I represent. That everyone, imbibes humanity is the brother next to you. Then I will be encouraged as well. And curation will become easier because someone has been there and done it. And this is where I'm trying to take things to. It may not be very obvious, within a post because there are there's context, behind all those things. So I'm just trying to explain. I'm sorry that I'm rushing it. I'm just trying to explain the picture for what is going on there. And beyond that, there's also an interface involved because I always like to take whatever I'm doing into spanlessness before I drop it. So before I drop something, I've already, conceptualized it into the farthest possible place. Maybe not the farthest, but at least far. Then on the go, I try to evolve it into spanlessness. But before I drop something, I usually have pacing. I'm not someone to be triggered by events. I'll let things fall, I'll pace things regardless. So, for those videos, I've thought even down to an interface where I can respond with a video or, a voice note in the comments. I can have that option. It's very powerful. It also tells that there are humans on Steam. It paints Steam it in new light. It makes it more social. And even if we want to maintain privacy, then maybe just a voice note. Maybe not video. So I don't have to upload it on YouTube. I just have a condenser where you can tend to comments with a voice note. You can quickly empower someone. You can quickly inspire someone. This is where I'm looking at it until. But that is on the side. So I just want to enlighten us on, the context. And the reason I'm bringing this up is so that you see how much goes into these things, and then you can apply it as well into something as simple as a post. There's so much power in the very simple things because the entire world neglects the simple things. They go into outer space. There's likelihood that tons of people follow the books. So the very simple context. Earlier today, Snook had a video and she spoke about Ulogs. She started my day today. She empowered me. She inspired me. She came into my mind's eye this morning. And basically, she spotted the spottables. She said, how come something as simple as this, no one thought of it? And this is the same game that I would like you to infuse into your Steemit, blogs. Take notice of the simplest, obviousest solution first. Forget the nth complexest solution. So if you want to know what's on Bingo's mind, how about try to ask Bingo, Bingo, what's on your mind? But we never take that simple step. What we do instead is we go and study 4-year course of veterinary, then go and do another 4-year course in psychology, then do master's degree in animal psychology, then go to outer space and do apprenticeship under an alien for 2 years, then come back, and we will still not. How about just try asking the dog, Bingo, what is on your mind? You want to live forever. You want to stop aging. How about simply look for that round clock, the large size clock on the street, and go there and hold the second, keep it stationary and stay there with it. And if you held that minute clock stationary forever, you would have lived forever. Anyway, I'm just joking, but there's no joke involved. Humor has elements of, deep truth. So I'm saying that why I'm bringing all these things out is is still tied to the power of a steamy post. The next time you're facing that editor, be stunty, like be look at the very simple things, and you know that's where power lies. Much power lies in the hands of the illiterate. At this point, I'm telling you the truth. I don't know where I get this knowledge from, but at this point in the state of the world, much power lies in the hands of the illiterate. So don't overlook them. Maybe try it as well. Those very non. I don't know. I don't know how to say. I don't know how to put it well, but those very simple looking things. Like I was telling Karen, mermaid vampire earlier. Very simple looking contest. Um, she turned it into her niche. And I celebrated her because in reality, hardly will many people take contests as a niche. So you um I'm sorry. Let me just pause a bit. Can you still hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
Terry, we're still.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like my brain is not organized at this very well.
Uh,
My brain is not
I will
organized, and
speak if we
okay.
lose you.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Um, okay. There's no time. Like it's we're getting close to 1:30, so I'm trying to rush things. Um, Basically, the context for today is all the same. It's it's to give power to those very simple things. Let's go back to those very simple things, and tackle them. So instead of, thinking of, you know, how will a whale, you know, for example, instead of thinking of, oh, let me drop my, or why is this whale not voting me? Or no, how do I attract a whale, to start voting me? How about you look at the page, the page of the Steemit page. I pay attention to the most minimal detail. Like even that button, the upvote button. I can I can dedicate time to looking at that button and brainstorming around that button. That's where that's because these are where most of the answers lie. Like instead of thinking of going to the end complexes solution, like how do I reach a whale to upvote me? How about you look at that vote button and try to decipher whether a vote is actually free, what a vote really represents, whenever it comes to a whale. Like, I'm not talking of me, I'm not a whale, or I'm just talking of in general, you know, then maybe when you understand that a vote is not free per se, you'll be able to attract it better. Instead of looking at, how about if you understand something as basic as steam is not money? Do you know where this will take you in your STEAMIT career? This is what I will touch on in my videos, because you will see the questions and they will be bizarre questions. But I'm telling you, that's where all the power lies, when it comes to like success at this stage in Mama Earth. Because STEAM is not money. If you answer that simple question, your STEAM game will entirely change, drastically change. Success will be sped up. But that question is very silly looking, very maybe mediocre looking or very minimalistic looking. But if you conquer these basics, that's where all the power lies. Because let me touch on it a bit. Steam is for example, when it comes to rewards, you know, when you start to lose your freedom on someone's earning. Now the question is this: what if Steam was 7 cents? Then perhaps that person will be earning like maybe $10. And perhaps then you will not bother. I'm telling you, you won't. When someone sends you a memo, 0.01 Steam, and you suddenly say it's spam, I'm telling you, if Steam was 10, like $100 worth, and someone sends you 0.01 Steam, you will no longer call it spam. So Steam is not money. This, and when you tackle these very simple basic things, freedom will enter your game. And when freedom enters your game, you will jump. And when you jump, you will soar. And when you soar, you will be flying. So I want us to tackle those very simple things, in our STEAMIT journey, down to the basics, your very next post, curation. How about you understudy, human behavior? I mean, let's not go far. Let's not go far. But the thing is, my phone, I don't have a phone, and the way things are going, it may be postponed, but I will still try on this phone to just do videos. I want to try to shorten the videos, but the thing is, the context usually grows out of measure. So sometimes the video grows in length as well, but I want to keep it as, very short. And those videos, they look like, they look like nonsense. They look like generic, but millions. I don't want to be go materialistic. I'm not materialistic in reality because my notion is money should seek you. You're to look money in the eyes and tell it you're bigger than it. It's to drop its gaze and come after you. That's my notion. And everything lies in just attaining the awesomest version of human, and things will pave way. You know, Things will be able to afford to pave way on a particular day for you. Anyway, there's a lot of context to that as well. Anyway, so that's why I wanted to highlight all these things, because I want to resound how much I put into these things, how many details I take note of, how many details I don't neglect, and so that you can also add that to your STEAMY journey. And in the last video, in some of the videos on the YouTube, I talked of life, applying life. Because in life, in real life, there are very simple things, like common sense. Like common sense. When you apply that to your STEAMY game, many things will instantly adjust, for the better. So, and and apart from that, you will have an edge. Apart from that, you will instantly have an edge. So, let me see the time. I'm sorry, I talked too much. This is 12:59. 12:59. Okay, so basically, I'm glad that I was able to explain the video thing. So please, if possible, listen to the videos and try to. There's some people that do this, without me saying it, but don't overlook these very tiny things because power lies there. That street, that person you see. I used to tell people that I have a coat, one of my coats, it's an original coat, but it's usable, it's free, is most times the ever missing piece, or let me say, ever missing piece of your puzzle. Or, when it comes to jackpots, to breakthrough, lies as redundant information in an anonymous head. You will have to find that particular head and dig it. Now, the man on the street, even the man that, he has like a mental ailment on the street, the ever missing piece of your puzzle can be inside that head. This time it doesn't matter, whether someone, anything external, whether we all have one head. I usually say that a head will fit in a helmet. It doesn't matter if you're fat or if you're black or white, your head will fit in a helmet. The coconut will not fall on your head. I wonder why. It will not choose the head, and if it falls, it will not choose the head it falls on. Whether you're black or white or fat, that head. So now we're not talking of, I'm just trying to build on the context in those very simple lines. So now it doesn't matter the state or status of the person. We all have that same head and one head. So you will have to find that anonymous head and dig it. So don't play with any head. When it comes to conversations, when it comes to even jokes, process those jokes. Because in those casual conversations, what you have been seeking forever can pop up. It can just be a very simple joke, or someone just played with a word like maybe surpassion or something like that. It just popped up. And maybe surpassion can become a hit record. Turn like surpassion, the video he did, what if it went viral and he got 1 million, I mean millions of views, and then a sponsor contacted him, or YouTube pays him ad revenue. So these are the basic themes that I want us to establish, and it will drastically adjust our game when it comes to steam it. Common sense, real life. Anyway, I'm talking too much. So I'm just passionate about um, helping you, value your posts, your the brother next to you, the Stemian that leaves you a comment, the Mino vote, the Mino that voted on your post. Give those this testimonial essence. In reality, what leads to trending are many factors. Apart from all other factors, if you want to look at votes alone, votes and esteem, everyone plays a role. You know, sometimes whales go to look at the esteems of minnows and just vote on everybody there. I did curation when I was a minnow, I was doing curation, and many times I don't want to mention, I had that influence of a whale when I was a minnow, and many times some of the triggers was re-steams of another person, a minnow. So don't overlook the re-steams of a minnow. You check and you see minnows re-steam your post, and you're not very joyous. Because, like me, I know many users that I go on their page consciously and I vote on all their esteems because I know that these people have loved this. They've done curation. There are many factors. Mino thing votes do is not only rewards. That's why sometimes I have to, because a vote doesn't only give you rewards, ability. And all those tiny looking Mino votes, they add to visibility. They can form trigger. A comment of a Mino can leave a network. Like many times I do curation and I'm found on another person's post that I don't know through a network created in the comments. Like Amino, Amino just made a regular comment and mentioned someone in the comments, like, oh, just a generic thing, and I follow that trail and I get on someone's blog and try to make his day. We're on a social space. You don't know the parameters for anybody. I'm telling you my own parameters. So on a social space, you cannot determine, everyone cannot be the same. So there's so many triggers. There are minos that have all they need to do is go behind the scene and tell a whale, "Oh, please, I saw this very nice post. Kindly look at it," and the whale will be there. I'm saying these things because I did these things when I was a mino. So uh, I'm not like, I'm just saying it because I did all these things when I was a mino. So basically, give the tiniest things testimonial essence, and the game will change instantly. So whether it's a laptop, I'm going to answer a question. It looks like a very funny question. Like, can I succeed on Steam if I use just a phone or something like that? Just very silly questions, but I'm hoping that by answering the simplest questions, I will pop the unpopped questions and touch on them. So, because like my phone, like I said, I don't have a phone. My laptop is an old laptop, and it's always, freezing to enormous extent, and the screen always goes, blank. When I'm doing something, it will always choose to go blank. But I'm still in it. I like that rough route. I like to hit my laptop, let it come back on, you know. And one reason I use it is because I give it testimonial essence as bigger to me than a laptop, So, and this phone that I'm using is very special. It's doing wonders right now. I'm able to communicate as bad as it is. So, yeah, so, you know, that's what I tell people. Like, when we try to raise money for them, together, maybe on Steam Secrets or U-Loggers, there's an entire curriculum where I would like them to buy a testimonial gift, but I always want to make sure that they understand the context of what I'm trying to build on, because I really want you to give what you buy testimony. It shouldn't be just another laptop. It should be, you take the laptop home, you unbox it, you sit down, you pray, you shed tears, and then a special kind of fire fills you up. And you fold your fists, and you punch thin air, and then you suddenly become strong and invincible, and you're ready to go. And that way, your next post, people will feel the power. It will no longer be a regular post. If you had to go through that story to write a post, it's just like the food on the streets, tasting different from the food in a restaurant. Those dirty looking canteen, very dirty looking canteen. Go there and taste the food, and you'll be instantly told of story. It may not be better than that in the restaurant, but it will come out different. The taste will be different. So I'm telling you, if you did this, if you did this journey, I'm telling you, before you post, then fire that post out and you'll see wonders. Anyway, I'm talking. Oh, that's the gecko. Okay. The gecko is feeling something. Anyway, that's my point. Let me say the time. The time is 1:10. Okay, okay. So I think at this point, we should let's quickly talk. Anyone that has questions, so that I won't eat all the time. Anyone that has questions can ask, and if you have something to present, you can also do so. It can be a contest and or something. At this point, you can also give it to Maverick. Then Maverick will maybe send it to me, like using the DM or something. And if you want to discuss it, because I'm looking at the time when there will be like a format where you'll be able to pitch something before the talk, so we can have numbers. But since this is not organized, you can just contact Maverick for now. Or just to spread it a bit, you can also contact Mermaid Vampire as well. Just leave them the links. But if you want to discuss it, you can also discuss it, briefly. Then, if you have questions, you can also ask, so that I don't eat on all the time. Then before that, let me just talk of the tag that we'll use when you want to do a reaction post. The essence of a reaction post in reality is we want your presence here to have value. But apart from that, we want to create value for others by shining. Basically, whatever you can pick out from here, and learn, put it into action or play in a reaction post. If you want to try the illiterate part that I mentioned, you can try it. If you want to try the simple things and elongating them, or making them, those things I would discuss, you can play them out using your reaction post. So basically, we're stamping something or denting something, and the day no longer emptily slips by. So the code for that will be, I wanted to talk of FOMO. FOMO, like if you do too much FOMO, you will mow, something like that. I wanted to talk about that as well, but maybe we'll do that another time. But the tag is going to be, okay, FOMO. So let me just say, okay, let's say tag will be FOMO mo. Let's just combine the two words so that we are not we create freshness. Yes, FOMO mo, that will be the tag. Then you can also use it as the code sentence will be too much FOMO equals mo. So mo means missing out. That's my logic. Like I feel you will miss out, if you are too conscious about, the fear of missing out. Anyway, so FOMO mo. Yes, too much FOMO equals mo. Then picture a screenshot with your name encircled. You can do it how you want. I pay attention to people that were here to some extent, so I will also know. Then there's one more thing I wanted to talk about. Um, that this will be quick. Like I wanted to say that a vlog can also constitute a ulog. So basically, all you need to do to make it a ulog is just use hashtag ulog and put ulog in title. Let's go on YouTube or DLive and create a trend for ulog. Because in reality, the only difference is a ulog can contain any format, whether it's just text or sound or anything that constitutes you freshly created. Freshly created is to, for us to attempt out of the boxness to integrate some dig. So a ulog, a video containing you or things related to you or events around you, freshly created by you, can be considered a ulog. All you need to do is just put ulog in title and put ulog as a tag, and that's a ulog as well. We're not the format or media can vary. So there are ulogs that can be only text, even without pictures, as long as the text is you. So that's all I wanted to say about ulogs. Okay, so now the floor is open. If you have a question, yes, but also put ulog in the title, because this helps many things. Apart from creating a trend, it also helps curation, makes it easier. There are so many things tied around that. So, and as well, we want to serve the search engines, and a title is a factor. So if we're going to create a title is very essential when it comes to like metadata, all this SEO stuff. So we also want to put it there because a very essential part of my approach is serving the search engine. So that's why I want that to also be in the title. So very soon when someone says ulog as a search or makes an error, instead of typing vlog, you type ulog, something will come out. Because if you know of AdWords, some people even buy those errors, create ads around those errors. So I did a post explaining so many things related to ulogs. So you just need to add that in title. And so if you have anything you want to ask or you want to present, now is the time. The talk will be over soon, but I will hang around to answer questions. But anyone who wants to rest and sleep is around 1:30 is when the show will be over. But now the floor is open. You can ask questions. You can present something. I'm seeing my diva things. I want to hear your voice finally.
Hello, how are you passing along?
Hello?
Hello, how are you doing?
My diva things, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
How are you doing? How is your baby?
It's fine, it's
Hello? How is your baby? That's your baby.
That's him,
That's amazing. Your volume is not very high. So I heard someone else say surpassing Google. You can speak.
Hello,
Yes,
sir. My name
Hello?
is Turkey Guard. Hello, Sir Terry.
Oh, that's you. Okay, how are you doing? Long time.
It is my first time to be here, and finally I made it. I just waiting for 12 o'clock or 12 p.m. just to witness the conversation, and you speak.
Oh, are you wearing your hat?
Yeah, I'm still wearing my hat right now.
Oh,
I
because
just
your voice, you see, I guessed right, because your voice is sounding like someone with a hat.
You're so funny.
Okay, so yes, the floor is yours. You can say something, you can talk to everyone as well. You know, if you have like
Okay?
the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you so much. Actually, I am connected with Kryptonia right now. Do you know what is Kryptonia, sir?
I've not, I've seen it, but I've not really paid attention. But I have an idea of what it is.
Some of my I have a minus friend that who are always asking for a vote. I told them that to involve in Kryptonia because Kryptonia will upvote for 0.50 in every post you have. So as a Mino, so it helped a lot to be involved in Kryptonia. Just my suggestion, something like that.
Okay, maybe you will come here. Do you want to talk about it the next? Let me see. Soon we're going to arrange like a format so that within the 1 hour 30 minutes, like people have like time slots to talk
Okay,
about
okay.
because like right now it's short.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
Okay, so make sure you attend the next time, and
Next Saturday, right?
I will try to organize it. I'm hoping that the days fly very fast in my case, so I'm not able to like draft out, but I have it in mind to organize it so that I can post earlier in the week. Then people that want to, pitch something will just write in the comments. Then I don't know what criteria we'll use to choose a few people, and then maybe give them like 15 minutes each or something like that.
Yeah, I see.
Yes. Okay, so how about purple tanzanite? Do you want to say something? Gary Gabby. Next rules.
Yeah, yeah. Good evening, everyone. Oh, good evening, everyone.
Is that next rules?
Yeah, that's next rules.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy that I could make it this time around. You know, my battery has always been frustrating me due to power supply here in Nigeria.
Anyway, you're bigger than power supply, so you simply apply the things we discussed, even to your battery.
Yeah, I'm bigger than power supply. Yeah, so I have a standby generator now.
You see, so that's it. You just create more use for good. So when the battery is fumbling, just use it. Use that to create more use for good. So you'll end up inventing something.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Yes.
Okay.
Fuel is no issue. Fuel, you walk to the filling station and tell them Terry sent you. They should give you 5 liters of petrol.
That's good. That's good. I'm gonna try that soon.
Yes, try it one day. If you can't talk, write it on a paper and try it. It's the simplest the solution. Try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Okay. And thank you for sacrificing to be here.
No problem at all.
Yes. So anyone else?
We're gonna hear from Jamaica, Angelica, I think. From Jamaica, Angelica, we're gonna hear some from her.
Angelica.
Yeah. She's from Jamaica, and I think Jamaica there are a lot of Stimians also.
Oh, what? I'm not saying that. Where's her? What is her username? I want to hear
She's
Patois.
yeah, she's here and she is online.
What is her username so I can try to call her?
This one. Angelax.
Okay.
Can you? Yeah,
Hello?
Angela. Yeah,
Hey, that's from Jamaica.
Hello. I'm sorry. I just heard and I just saw Soren's message. Hi.
Uh,
I'm visiting for the first time, representing
mm,
Jamaica.
Jamaica, yeah, giving me vibes right now. It's, I'm serious. We are going to hear that patois. We are going to hear it.
I just think Jamaicans would love you surpassing Google, and because I just think you'd understand us. You understand the third world experience. And
Yes,
I
right.
just want to thank you for what you're doing for all of us from Philippines, Malaysia, Africa. I would love to see a Caribbean section right here. I see from different countries, but I don't see from the Caribbean. I'm not going to ask for Jamaica alone. I want to
Yes,
ask for a region just for the Caribbean also.
yes. Let's
Because
do that. Let's do that. Like,
um,
the thing is, I'm. That's why I said. Earlier I said that the ever missing piece of the puzzle can pop up. I mean, even with casual conversations, and this is live testimony. Because in truth, I do know of many Jamaicans on Steemit. You see, and this is just something casual and it popped up. So this is what we're discussing earlier. So yes, we will do that. Um, we will do that. Like, I really want to know as many as possible from the Caribbean.
that
So
would be
the
so
floor is
wonderful.
yours.
Thank
Okay,
you. Thank you for that.
you're welcome. You're
I
welcome.
I've met a couple of Jamaicans, and maybe one or two from the other parts of the Caribbean. I would love to see us come together more, but I personally haven't even found my own group in Discord, and I just had a feeling to join here this morning because I've missed the previous ones. But I just felt, this might be a home for us.
Yes, yes, yes. I mean, it is. In reality, it is. Like, so, we'll have you create one, like a place on the Discord. Maverick will help you,
Okay,
and then
thank
you'll
you.
set it up and invite as many. Yes, because I feel you, like, um, I knew you would feel the things I've said, and I'm feeling it in your voice right now.
Thank you,
It's
Sebastian.
just awesome.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Terry. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want to say hello to everyone? And
Yes,
the password, do you want to drop it?
tell you what, I have a friend here. Her name is Carrie. We're gonna talk in Pacho.
Okay, kill us with this thing. Kill us.
Okay, so I'm introducing Carrie, my friend. I'm Angela, and I'm gonna ask Carrie to say hello to Terry. So Terry, surpassing Google, and there are a lot of Filipinos, Malaysia, Africa, all kind of people from all over the world. Carrie. Um, but- oh, yeah.
Good afternoon, Terry.
Hey, how are you doing,
I'm
Karen?
good. I'm good. I'm good. Or should I say
I,
Wagwan, man?
what a god.
Wagwan, man. Yeah.
Gosh, this
I'm
to the
blessed.
screen. You're blessed. Are you on
Yeah.
Steemit as well?
Huh?
Are you on Steemit as well?
I'm trying to get online. I'm trying to get in, but I'm not able to. I don't know what's the problem, but Angela told me how to get on. couple minutes ago. So when I'm home, I'll try and do that.
Okay, I can help you open the account as well.
Okay.
Since I'm meeting you here, it will just take a few minutes. Yes, she can just send her like username and prospective username and maybe just your email to Maverick, and I'll open it and send you the details. Then you can change your password.
Okay, no problem. I'll give her all that information and she can relate to you.
Okay. Chicken wings. How about fish burger?
How about?
No, nothing. I was just remembering something.
Okay.
I like the vibe, and I wish you hang out on the Steam Gigs Discord. You know,
Alright,
and okay,
go ahead.
please go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that I've been trying for a while, and by so far I think that I've seen her on it. So I want to know a bit more about it also. So I'm gonna give her my info. Gave her the info already, but she sent me back what was it, the email outlining where I could get like a chat, go on a chat room or something like that. But I haven't done it, so I'm gonna try it. But still give
No,
her.
you wouldn't need that. You wouldn't need to do that.
Okay.
Just give. She will. I think she's listening. She will contact at Maverick Invictus.
Maverick Invictus. Okay.
Yes, and just drop him the details, and I'll open the account.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, and what's more? And also my YouTube channel and the videos, you can watch those as well. It's mostly recently I've started putting videos about Steam and Steam it, stuff like that.
Alright, I will do so. I would really like to be a part of the group, so let's see where it goes from there.
Yes. Okay.
I'm going to turn it with her. So, in Jamaica, when we're going to say goodbye, we don't say goodbye, we just walk good. I mean, talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay.
So, are you partying now?
Thank you, Satari.
Oh, okay. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I gave her my headphones. I don't really know, but I'll help her to get through. That's no problem.
Okay. What I was saying is to give her details like her username, prospective username, and the email to at Maverick Invictus.
Yes, I know.
And I'll open the account.
Okay.
Yes, that won't take time. It's just like a delegation from an existing account, so it won't take time.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Secretary.
You're welcome.
And blessings to everyone. Blessings to everyone.
Welcome to my
Sorry?
Welcome Jamaica, and we are here to support Jamaica Place, and I hope you always tune with our Steam Geek channel.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Soren. Thank you for your support.
How many Steamians in Jamaica?
Go again, please.
How many Steamians in Jamaica?
Oh, I have no idea. I've only met maybe 3 or 4. It sounds as if Sir Terry may know more than I do.
Okay. Maybe it is your mission to gather, to build a community in your place, because Sir Terry would like to, to help your country, your community. Because here in Cebu, Philippines, we are really growing in the help of surpassing Google. So It is our pleasure to have also.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So I don't know if Snook is here. Anyone else wants to say something or ask a question?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Terry. Hello. Sorry. Let me
Dynamic.
go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Snook contacted me earlier, and she said that she was not feeling okay, but she's hoping to be able to hear the recording later on. She's just taking uh, some meds and sleeping off her fever. So, but she wished to be here.
Oh, okay. I forgot to mention dynamic. Dynamic is here. The thing is, I'm not seeing my chat. I'm not seeing the chat. The people in the chat.
Okay. Hello. Good morning or good evening.
Good.
I just wanted to say thank you real quick for your attention to my post, and I appreciate it. And I want to present a post that I sent to Maverick. It's a curation show on Thursdays. The time schedule is pretty much all days, but for this audience, it might be more appropriate for the second half of the day. She has 2 shows, and in the post describes the times.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is to help people get greater attention to their posts. There's no guaranteed upvotes or anything. It's just getting people's eyes. There's some witnesses in there. She's a great host, very gracious, and I believe she moderates very excellently, if you will, if that's a good word to use. But
Yes,
yeah,
I
I just
think I
wanted
know
to.
what you're referring to. Actually, it's an old. Is it Shadow Pub?
Yes, this is Shadow's Pub, and she
Okay.
just got
Okay.
stomped out there. But yeah, so yeah, she's just great, great community to be a part of, good neutral place, just to get people more attention. That's all on their post.
Yes, and I think I've known that name for a long time. Like, I think she has been here for very long.
Oh, I have not been on Discord and Steam it really that long, and venturing around all the different Discords. Her Discord, in particularly on Thursdays, is amazing, and she's like the one thing that I found on Discord overall that kind of resembles a well put together community, as far as just like everyone respecting each other and the Discord, and actually trying to bring value to Steam just overall. She's a great personality. I just feel really at home at her server, and I think a lot of people
Oh,
do.
okay. 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 I will see the post. I will see the post.
And it's only on Thursdays. On Mondays, she has a coffee hour, which is like I think it's fiber, where people like make clothing. So if you make clothing or like arts and crafts, like just in general, like hobby kind of arts and crafts stuff, she also has a show on Mondays. But it's just Thursdays and Mondays. It doesn't like impede with anything here, I don't think. So I was just trying to help
Yes.
people get more attention.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I will see the post. And okay, Shadow Pub. Pink your posters. Okay.
Hello.
And it's all recorded onto YouTube, so you can before you you can actually like listen to her YouTube stuff. And she has witness chats as well, once a month or maybe once every 2 weeks, where witnesses on the Steam platform come and talk and have a roundtable. So you might be able to even participate if you're available for those time periods.
Oh, okay. I'll take a look. I've seen the post. already. Hmm. Thank you a lot for joining again.
This will be my Saturdays are typically or the weekends are typically the most free for me. So this is where I'll be every Saturday.
Well,
Well, morning this time, my time.
Yeah, here it's early in the morning, and it's inspiring as well when when there are people from every nation.
Yes, we
Okay,
are.
so you can go ahead.
No, I was just going to just, I guess, further add to your inspiring to see people from across the world, because that's a big thing that we're trying to focus on, is trying to highlight communities from across the world that are kind of being neglected because of various reasons. So I just wanted to say, yeah, that's important, and I'm 100% with you that more communities internationally need to be recognized, and I'm glad that a lot of them are coming here.
Yes. Okay. So let's see. Let me see if what is next to you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Terry.
Hello.
Hello, Terry.
I'm here.
How are you?
I am alive.
Okay, it's me, Abdulnan from Pakistan.
Oh, okay. Welcome. I'm not seeing any. Sorry. See your.
Pakistani.
Okay. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I just need some help. I just signed up my sister's account. Can you verify it quickly?
Again?
I just signed up for my sister's account. Can you help me verify it quickly, or I will have to 2 or 3 weeks?
When did you do the sign up?
They just email and phone verification.
Yeah, was it how recently?
Just can you
Like how many days ago?
10 minutes ago.
Oh,
just
10
today.
minutes. 10 minutes. Well, okay. Let's if you want if you don't want to wait, you can contact Maverick and give him the name. I'll just add it.
Where I can contact Maverick?
On the chat here, his name is at Maverick Invictus.
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
Or maybe Mermaid Vampire, any of them.
Okay, I will try to contact him.
Just look in the general chat, you will see the name.
I already messaged you, Ibado.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so just prospective username and email.
Okay,
basically,
I will send email and username.
Yes, I want to do. I'm like doing this for verified people. So after hearing you, I got a vibe that is. I mean, I was able to do some sort of verification. So yes, go ahead and send the.
No, she is in a hurry and she wants her account to be verified.
Yes, yes. I will open it. Just give it to.
Okay.
Just send the username to. Prospective username and email address.
Okay, I'm searching Marverick, Maverick Victus, Marverick Victus. Okay.
Yes. In Caesar, can you come online? In Caesar doesn't have a Steemit account.
Yes, Intisar.
So you don't have a Steemit account?
Yes, team account name @Intisar.
Oh, okay. So what is your email for? Yeah, I'm thinking
Yes.
you wanted to open an account.
Yes.
I mean, did you put your email in general chat? Is that for account opening?
Already open account opened in this.
Oh, so you already have your username?
Yes, my username is @Intisar. Steam
Oh.
account user.
Okay. Okay. So do you want to say hello? Do you want to say something?
Hello.
Nobody is ready to speak. Maybe we should just
Hello.
start the singing. Hello, hello.
Hello, hi. It's me, Iraq Mohammed. I'm from Bangladesh. Here there are lots of Bangladeshi people. If you allow me, I can tell their name, who is now still online.
Yes, you are free to talk. Right now it's like open. This is more like after party, like so you can talk. The floor is yours. Everyone can talk basically. And
Thank you.
after you say their names, you'll sing us a song as well.
Okay. We are here from Bangladesh, as you see in the letter from the letter A, Arfin Sultana, Ahliya Mustaq, and F in the letter from the letter F, Fayaz, Intisar, Intisar, you just recently talked about.
Yeah.
MD Shahin, who is our leader and former of our Discord channel, Steam Tuner. First, we have started basically. We just started our Steamy journey from a WhatsApp group, and but our leader, whose name is MD Shahin,
Yeah.
who was really advanced looking, and he was continuously searching about how to grow in here. So he found a channel, it's called Steam Tuner, and from there we just continuously trying to grow from here, and we just got a lot of people supporting in Bangladesh or outside of Bangladesh. So we are so first actually he introduced to us about yourself, and we just learned from him about you, and from that time I just continuously searching about you, trying to learn about you, who you are, or I just went to your Facebook profile, your YouTube channel. I just recently published a post on my Steemit account. It's Ulog 3. It was about, I was watching your YouTube video, and I just make a lyrics on that video. You just voted that video. I just really become very much happy when I get a response from you. So I just why I just started talking now, because I just need an opinion from you, that I am working now on writing your words or lines that those you are telling in YouTube. I am just writing these lyrics of your videos. So what is your opinion about that? Is it okay or not?
it's okay.
Am I
I saw
doing?
that. I saw that. The my style is like, for me in reality, I like all those things I say. They're more like free to use, although I don't mention that. So when I see that, I just get inspired. In reality, I don't. I saw the post where you wrote out the videos. I wrote out the words, and that in itself is I mean, it's work. It's not easy to. Those things inspire me more than do anything. Because I saw there are some parts where you didn't get the words correctly.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, because those things are not easy to do. So that's genius on your part in reality, because you're improvising, you're digging, and much of what we talk is dig. You're applying, the stuntiness we talked about. You're appealing to the soft spot of the human. So those things are, in my case, I won't talk for other people because they may be different, but for me, uh, relegate reservations. That's me. So I like that. I like that. I noticed that I saw the errors as well. It would have even been great. I would have just.
So, please, can you tell me from where I can get corrected those lines, those I have mistaken in my post?
Yes, I will try. Just a few. I wanted to react them, but the thing is, I do too much, and I do too much pains as well. I wasn't able to, but I will try. I'll try to see just a few parts towards the middle. Um, you got much of it, and it really inspired me. But
Okay, thank you.
just I I think if you look at it again, if you look at your lyrics again,
Okay.
parts out. Now that we have mentioned it, because that's like eye opening. So now that it's been mentioned, if you go back, you will see those parts where there were
In,
some errors. And it doesn't have to be exact word. You can, when you play the word, sometimes it's best to listen to context instead of, grab each word. Then you will understand better. For example, like when you're talking to me, I may get to where you want to go to in your speech before you conclude, because I'm most times I'm looking for context. So
oh yes, basically I think I got the point.
yeah,
So main thing is the context.
yes. So if you go there again, listen to the
Okay.
video again, you will get those parts, and I want you to try that. Then let me see, because based on our short conversation, I'm confident that if you go back to the video, you will get
Okay.
those words correct.
Um, I have just opened my account in that I am now seeing my post. Okay, I will try. Actually, I will try to make my best
Yes,
to
yes, you
catch your
can do it.
words.
It's just later, when you're no pressure. I'm assured that
Thank
you will
you.
do that. You can do that.
Yeah, thank you.
And MD Shaheen, he has been here for some time. So
Oh, his actually his microphone is not working. He noticed that previously, so
yeah,
that's
he's
maybe that's the
okay.
reason he cannot speak maybe.
Okay. So before you leave, give us a
From
recitation song.
song.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Who was this that was speaking? Was it Iraq?
No, no. There was no background sound from my side. Maybe from any other
Okay, what is your
person.
username?
My username is Iraq. IRAK.
Oh, yes, I've seen you. I've seen you. Like recently, I thought someone. I even left a comment. I thought someone copied your post or something. Because what happened is I was curating and I thought I'd seen the post somewhere. Then I realized it wasn't the case. Yes, I know your account. So yes, you'll be able to do that video thing. Then
Thank you.
yes, then give us a song before you leave.
Oh my God. You just told me to sing a song.
Yes, MD Shaheen has done it. Alzamna has done it. Sherbanu has done it. So it's your turn.
Oh my God. I'm not a singer,
Is that
you
the
know.
song?
And I
Is
just.
that the song? That's a good start. Is that the song?
So can you play a song in background?
Which song? Which song do you want?
Maybe perfect 1 or 2 line. I will not be able to sing the whole song.
The whole song. Okay, just sing us
Some of the first paragraph I may sing. I may try.
Okay, sing us an original then.
No, actually, please make a background sound, and that will help me to sing with that.
Okay, let me try. Let me see. So what song is that? Any song at all?
It's Ed Sheeran, Perfect.
Perfect. Is that Ed Sheeran Perfect? Oh, okay. Okay.
We would like to hear you singing.
Singing. We've done so many genre of songs. Just a moment, there's an ad.
I found a love for me.
Darling, just dive right.
Follow my
lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone just waiting for me. I just kissed you like I cannot do. I just tried.
Yeah.
Try, nice try.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Thank you.
You can you hold your breath for 5 minutes?
Yes, please repeat again.
Can you hold your breath for 5 minutes?
Breathe for 5 minutes.
You
Hello?
sing, Sir Terry.
Oh, okay. It's your turn. Would like to hear you sing.
You, Sir Terry, you will sing. You sing for us.
Yes, you sing first, and I'll beat you.
Okay, I will sing.
Yes.
No background. Okay. Good one.
And Gary Gabby is next. After you is Gary Gabby. In the meantime, while you're preparing, Chibuzor, say something.
Sir, hello. Hello. that your videos are very much important. People should know this, and I thought may we have a Facebook page. I just wanted to tell you that, and that page will help us to boost our videos, boost these videos to many people, so much people can reach to reach so many people. We can open a Facebook page. I just wanted
Yes,
to tell that.
yes, I have that in mind. I have that in mind. I was just looking at the videos are large because I want to upload the video itself, not the link. So I had that in mind as well. To, but I didn't have the time. Like I wanted to put the video file itself on Facebook as a video, so that it can have more reach. Because it looks like Facebook they don't spread links as much as they do the files themselves.
Sir, opening a Facebook page can help this video boosting. We can boost videos, so millions of people can be able to see those videos.
Yes.
Facebook will do that.
Yes, I'm going to
through the boosting
you,
videos.
yes, you can boost your video with Facebook Boost. If you use it, then your video will be spread all over the world.
Again?
If you will boost your video post, it will spread all over. Targeting,
Yes.
you can say you will target a traffic, then your video will reach to traffic.
Okay. I will set that up. Then I will contact you.
Okay. I think I'm the only Pakistani here.
Again?
I'm trying to. I think I'm the only Pakistani here, and I'm trying to speak out. It's really
You're
hard, but I'm trying.
What is your name again? Is this Iraq?
No, it's Abdul Manan.
Oh, okay.
The rate Abdul Manan. Yeah, I'm trying to speak
So,
as much as I can.
oh, okay. Thank you for the effort. So, are you friends with Iraq?
No.
Oh, okay.
There are I have seen Pakistanis and Indians and even Bangladeshis. They are just doing spamming, like they are calling for upvote, follow, and I really want to change that. And I'm also thinking to make some tutorials, video tutorials to teach how you can be successful on it. So
Okay.
inshallah, I will try it in coming.
Okay. Yes, now matters will adjust. Everyone has a role, so your efforts will go a long way. So, Iraq is from Bangladesh. Oh, okay.
I am
How about MD?
never country.
Yes, how about MD Sharhin?
I think he's or she is from Bangladesh. I really
Oh,
don't know much about.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, MD got some mic problems and he's messaging today. It's
Oh,
me,
that's
Shirvan.
Kerbani.
Yes,
Okay.
hello.
Oh,
I was just
Kerbani.
came and I can't leave, into this conversation, so attractive. And I was sitting, I thought I just entered to listen. Okay, I will listen, I will go my finish starts, but I can't make it leave, Till now I'm listening. It was really nice today's. Okay, you guys continue.
No,
Thank
we're
you
not
so.
continuing. We're not continuing. You are not leaving without that song.
I did my parts of song, no, my first week, no.
No,
Now
no,
it's your
no,
turn, sir. I left last week without listening you. Now we all are, sitting here waiting only for your song. I hear
no,
that
no,
at
no.
last of that week you sang and I missed. So this time I agreed to your request last week. Now you will have to agree on me. Okay, come on. We are waiting.
You're talking for
Yes,
you're
we are
talking
waiting.
you're with,
Yes, we are waiting.
Yes, we are. Come on, sir.
but I've sung so many times. You need to
Oh,
wait.
I didn't listen, I didn't.
You need to wait.
I've never heard you sing. I've never
My
heard
net
you
will
sing.
begin anytime. So it's up to all of us. Thank you, sir.
Come
Thank
on,
you.
come on, come on.
Yes.
Gosh. What? Oh gosh. Let me.
Now you will
T-
have.
what-
Now you will have to sing.
Yes, I would. For today, I'm definitely going to sing, but not at this point.
Well, T Flo was ready to sing, Sir Terry. So if you want her to sing,
Who is that?
this is Angela. But
I mean,
T
who was
Flo,
ready to sing?
T Flo.
Oh, where's T-Flow? Yes, anyone that's ready can take charge.
Hello, Mr.
Is that Shibuzor?
Good evening.
Good evening. Hello?
That's Gary Gabby ready to sing, I think.
Yes, I'm waiting. I'm ready. I'm ready to listen.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Shibuzor. Hello?
I think Tibuso's network is weak.
Who spoke?
Don't know.
I can't see it.
I'm not seeing who is speaking either.
Yes. Shibuzor.
Is anyone
Dynamic.
ready to sing?
No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Gary, Gabby. Soren was preparing his instrumental.
Hey Flo,
Hello?
hey Flo,
T Tiflo, I can't
hey
see
Flo, I'm
Tiflo.
ready to sing.
It's T-Flow.
Flo would like to sing. Can we hear from you, Flo?
Snook, how are you doing?
I'm feeling a little better, thank you.
Uh, we spoke about you.
Oh, all good, I hope.
Yes, good. I wrote my post was about you as well. There was a space for you there.
I will read it.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not real, mate.
You're not?
No, I'm not feeling good today. So,
Yes.
just a little slow.
Yes, Maverick said, mentioned that. And your voice lost some of its baritone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's kind of one of those bad days kind of thing. But I just wanted to stop in and say hi.
Yes, will value that. Thank you.
And I'm
Well,
not sure what channel to be in for the text.
oh, for the text, it's general, no posting.
Oh, okay. I mean, I kept going back and forth between the two of them.
Okay. When you read the post, when you're better, you'll have an idea what was discussed. I mean, about you. And in the post, I mentioned your beauty as well.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, but I mentioned it in a special way. So when you read it, you will understand.
Well, my look, my inside when I talk comes out what's on the inside of me.
Yes, you will see the words the way I painted it, and I was referring to mostly to the inside.
Yeah. The outside is everybody has an outside.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you for the effort in being here.
You're welcome. I hope the video helps spread the word in a positive way.
Yeah, the video was. It inspired me. It inspired me in a very giant way. And after the video, I started to, craft the idea for the website, expand on it.
That makes me happy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So.
And your son is at home now.
In July, he'll be here for a month.
Oh, July. Oh, okay. Okay.
Because you know him, right?
Yes, I've come across him in the comments.